Hi folks, this video will show you how to create a filter view on a spreadsheet to help you gather your counts for a two-way table. So let's say the two-way table that I'm making is going to compare the number of games played by NBA players in 2019 with the ages of those players. So the first box that I want to fill in is this one, where I'm counting how many players were between the ages of 19 and 25 and played between 0 and 20 games in 2019. So I'm going to go over to my spreadsheet. So to make this counting process easier, since this is a really big spreadsheet, I'm going to create a filter view. So one way that you can get to this is by clicking the little triangle next to the filter symbol. You can also go to Data, Filter Views, Create New Filter View. And you'll see that the margins of the spreadsheet will become darker, so that's how you know you clicked on the right thing. So I only want to look at players that are between 19 and 25 years old. So in order to make the spreadsheet show only those players, I'm going to click on this little green triangle next to age, and I'm going to filter by condition. I recommend that you close the menu for filter by value so that it's out of your way, and then you click filter by condition. You'll see you have a lot of options for how exactly you want to filter this column. So you can do things like greater than or equal to. In this case, I'm going to do is between. And the values that I want to look between are 19 and 25. And then hit OK. If you can't see the OK, it might be because you have the filter values menu open. So either close that menu or just scroll all the way down until you see OK. So now the spreadsheet is only showing me players that are between 19 and 25 years old. So that takes care of limiting the data to this row that I'm trying to fill in, but I also want to be in this column of people that played between 0 and 20 games. So I will go to the games column, hit that little green triangle. Again, I'm going to filter by condition, and in this case, I'm going to do less than or equal to 20. I want people that played 20 or fewer games. Hit OK. And now I can see the folks that played less than 20 games and were less than 25 years old. Obviously, I only have 2 rows here, so it's pretty easy to count. But if you do have more rows than that, you can look in the bottom right corner here, and it will tell you how many rows you have. So that way you don't even have to do any counting. You can just take that number, and that is the number that should get filled into your two-way table. Now, some of you might have one categorical variable and one numerical variable. So let's say instead of games, I wanted to look at age and compare it to a particular position. So maybe I only want to see the players that are 19 to 25 years old and they are point guards. What I would do is, instead of doing filter by condition, I'm going to do filter by values. You'll see there's a little checklist of all of the possible values that are in that column, and then you can just check and uncheck the ones that you want. So if I only want to look at point guards, I will just uncheck everything besides point guards and hit OK, and now you'll see I'm only looking at the point guards that are 19 to 25 years old, and again in the bottom corner it tells me that there's 18 of those. So that's how to filter your spreadsheet to make filling in your two-way table a lot easier.